taking over for another lesson today. Marty, thank you for having me. Today, we're going to talk about finding your unique sound. How do you find your unique sound as a guitar player? In a world of so many incredible guitar players, how do you find the voice that is you? Well, I've been playing guitar ever since I was a little girl, and I think that as a guitar player, we are kind of always on this pursuit. I don't think it ever really ends, but I think there are definitely things you can do to try to hone in that unique voice of who you are. It has always been my dream of mine that when people listen to a record, they're like, oh yeah, that's Lindsay playing. So I think I'm constantly on the pursuit and road to hopefully accomplishing that one day. I would like to say the best thing I think you can do to really hone in your unique sound is listen to records that you love. Listen to guitar players that you love. Not that guitar players that your friends think are cool, not that the records that you think you should learn. I mean, those are all good things to do just to further expand your horizon. But when I'm really trying to hone in my unique voice, I listen to the guitar players I love. Derek Trucks is a great example. I love Derek's playing. He just has this way of playing that sounds like a vocalist to me. When I listen to his guitar solos, I'm just like, man, he's so good. And nobody, in my opinion, of course it's completely subjective, but nobody plays like him. When I listen to a solo of Derek Trucks, I'm like, that's Derek. You can just hear his tonal, melodic brilliance in everything that he plays. And I will say that when I do listen to guitar players that I love, I try to, when I'm listening through solos, if I hear a lick that I really, really love, I will stop that song and I will learn it. I'll learn the lick and I'll try to figure out the way they're playing it. Because it's like trying to pick apart the things you love and figure out why you love them so much. Like, what are the ingredients that go into that dish? It's like you're a chef. What are the ingredients that go into that dish that really make it what it is? So for instance, Derek, of course, is an incredible slide player. He has this way of playing things that is, one, hard to emulate if you aren't playing slide. But there's this one lick that he does, and I'll try to do it for you. And it's easier to do it on a slide, but like I said, when I'm listening to those solos and I hear this lick, I'm like, I need to figure out how to do that. How to figure out how to do it in my own way. And so he has this lick where he goes like, and with a slide, it's a lot easier to go, but I've been trying to figure out how to play it in my own style. So it's like you play your note, you hammer on, you bend, and then you slide up and you bend again. Anyways, that's just one example. When I listen to a Derek Trucks solo, then I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Just as whatever your favorite guitar players are, listen to their bodies of work, listen to their solos, learn their solos, see what they're doing. Like, are they sliding into things? Are they sliding down to things? Are they sweep picking things? Are they raking them hard? Are they raking them soft? I kind of got really nerdy about listening to my favorite players. Before I went into the studio to record my last album, I was kind of going through one of those moments as an artist where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I want my record to sound. Do I even know how to play guitar? We just kind of go through these moments sometimes in life. And so my producer was like, Lindsay, what's your favorite album? Like, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring one album with you, what would it be? Christian Bush was my first producer from a band called Sugarland, if you are fans of them. But I was like, well, Christian, that would be Continuum by John Mayer. I love that record so much. I love all the solos on it. I can sing you every guitar solo right now. And he said, perfect, Lindsay, I want you to go into the studio and record Continuum front to back. I want you to record every single instrument on that record, every song. You have 2 weeks, go. And so at the time when he gave me my homework assignment, I was like, I got this. It's no problem. This is gonna be easy. And then I sit in front of my studio rig and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. Like, you need to understand every element that goes into something. I will say that coming out of those 2 weeks, I developed a whole new appreciation for what John did with that record. And I also understood why I loved it so much. And I understood why I love his playing so much. It was a very beneficial experiment to do a deep dive. And I'm not saying you need to re-record and recreate your favorite songs, but I will say learning music from your favorite guitar players, whoever that will help you hone into your unique tone and your sound, and will help you develop your own voice. Just learn the things you love. That's my rule. Learn the things you love. Also find a way to document it, because sometimes I'm learning so many things that I like forget the licks that I learned yesterday. And so I either put voice memos on my phone or I tab them out quick, whatever is the easiest for you, to just be able to keep a little bit of a log so you can be like, oh yeah, that, and that, and that, and then just practice those things. And if you repeat, rinse, repeat that, I promise you, you will be honing your way down the path to finding your own unique sound. I'm Lindsay L. Marty, thank you so much for having me. Make sure to subscribe to Marty Music and like this video, as well as please go subscribe to my own channel. The link is below. I love you guys. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.